The other day, I read a fascinating article that introduced research findings about what majority of Australians believe they need to have saved in their superannuation to retire comfortably. Those findings really surprised me on many levels, so I thought I would share this information with you today in my video. Before I start, however, please list in a comment below this video what is the superannuation savings you believe you should have to retire comfortably in Australia. I purposely ask these questions before I go into my explanation so we can see if the findings from the research matches your answers to today's question. My name is Katherine Isbrandt from About Retirement. I'm Certified Financial Planner and you are watching About Retirement TV, the place where you can find answers to most of your questions when preparing financially for your retirement, or if you have already retired and would like to maximize all your financial retirement benefits. By the way, the best way to support us is to click the like button to show YouTube that this channel provides a valuable and helpful content. And I really appreciate your support. So what was your answer to the question? How much do you think you need to have saved for a comfortable retirement? Is it 500,000, 700,000, 1 million, 2 million, or maybe more? Well, guess what? An average Australian believes they need to save over $1.6 million for a comfortable retirement. And what is even more surprising, people who have never received any financial advice believe that they need more than $2 million. Contrast this with ASFA findings. According to ASFA, the superannuation balance for a comfortable retirement for couples is $690,000 and $595,000 for singles. That is an incredible difference, which just reveals a lack of understanding of how much is required and where the income is coming from in retirement. Sadly, this goes to show that majority of people do not know how to navigate the retirement system and what support is available to them. Additionally, many Australians would like to leave some legacy to their family and their children, at least 25% of their savings. Well, that does not align with the purpose of superannuation according to the Albanese government. According to the rules, superannuation is to provide for your retirement or to support your family on your death or on your disability. Superannuation is not the way to tax effectively pass on your estate to the next generation. Superannuation has been set up to provide you with the long-term income support, to keep up with the cost of living, and to ensure it meets the longevity of your retirement needs. But the intergenerational wealth transfer is not part of superannuation goals or concerns. But at the end of the day, superannuations are your savings, and you can really do whatever you want with your money. The worrying issue about this retirement and how much we need to have to enjoy a relatively safe and satisfying retirement is that lots of people are scared or even embarrassed to ask for assistance, explanation, or help. And the main question that most people are scared to ask is this: how much do I need for my retirement? Or what retirement can I expect to have with funds that I have saved. Many Australians continue working into their retirement, with many working as their choice rather than necessity. 18% work in the same role but with reduced hours. 15% work with the same hours. 14% are pursuing the passion, maybe starting a small business or a career change. And 10% work part-time or in a less demanding role. For me, the interesting part was the difference between the advised and non-advised retirees. 77% of advised retirees stated that they enjoy their retirement. In contrast, only 52% of non-advised retirees were actually enjoying their retirement. Additionally, the advised Australians are twice as likely to retire at the time of their choosing in comparison to those unadvised. And the research found that only 37% of Australians would go to their superannuation fund asking for a retirement planning advice, which I am not really all that surprised about, considering that your super fund can only provide a strategy limited advice and most certainly a limited product advice. At the end of the day, their job is to keep your money with the fund and not to take your money elsewhere, even if this is beneficial for you. I personally find super funds unprepared for retirement planning and with no experience in this environment. This is very new territory for them. Your superannuation fund might have been great in growing your accumulation savings, but in retirement, the goal of the fund is to pay money out, to keep your savings safe, to provide assets longevity, and to ensure assistance with other retirement benefits you could be eligible for. Super funds are very new to this area and have no experience and no ability to deal with complexity of retirement planning. And the government is worried, trying to introduce new rules to superannuation trustees to make them responsible and to start introducing new retirement products to assist their members. However, I always say if something is new, let it run for a while. Let it prove itself as worth your attention. I would never invest my savings into a new product that has not proven itself being of benefit and help first. I hope you found this information and those statistics as fascinating as I have. I believe that preparation for your retirement is another major step in your financial journey that you cannot take lightly, with the first one being, for example, buying your first family home, taking out the first mortgage, and setting up your finance and your budget to never miss those repayments, and if possible, to pay the mortgage off as soon as you could have. Now your retirement planning is just as important, or maybe even more. In retirement planning, there are no second chances. You do not work any longer. You will never be any younger. But there are so many years ahead of you that, if planned correctly, you can enjoy your life like never before. So please make sure you ask for the best retirement advice you can find. And hopefully you will come to the conclusion that About Retirement is one of those great places to ask for your plan. If this is you, please visit our website aboutretirement.com.au, where on each page you can find a button Book a Meeting. That will take you to my calendar, where you can book a meeting that suits you with the day and your preferred time. Then through the link provided, please let me know your situation and what you wish to achieve, and we can chat about this during our meeting. If your situation is more complex, probably preparation of the proper financial plan would be suitable. And now please view some of my recommended videos, with the first being last week's video, which pension fund pays tax? Do you know the answer to this question? Well, if not, watch the video. The second recommendation is Part Age pension, and only one partner is eligible. If this is your situation, maybe it's worth watching. I will speak with you in my next video. Bye!